Give me intel, lads. Give me intel. I'm not hearing a lot of chat. Talk to me, talk to me. HQ. This is Demon 101. Situation terrible. Communication of privates is 0 to none. Request court-martial for at least 6 privates. Important medals for 1 person. Where's my radio man? Radio man! Want you stuck to my ass like toilet paper after a curry? On my 6 now, son. Here.
Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Box of Demons, and in today's video I'm going to be looking at World War III from Farm 51, an FPS team-based shooter much akin to the battlefields of old. Battlefield V, or Battlefield Vagina as I've seen a lot of people calling it online, for me is a big red light, a big no-go area. With Remembrance Sunday here in the UK very soon, it seems very fitting to remember those who fought and died, and who for some of us, we will never forget. There are many young people, I'm in my mid-40s by the way, who don't seem to care or have any interest in our history or the respect that's due to those who fought and died. With the Battlefield trailer release, the SJW inclusive garbage of blue-haired, hairy armpitted lesbians with bionic arms, and the developers claiming it was the most authentic World War II shooter ever, well, I wasn't impressed. A mixture of "God damn it, I'm angry" and utter disappointment. The current release videos look like a COD Twitch shooter, so for many people like me who have been around since day one of the original Battlefield, many years ago, Battlefield has ended. Battlefield is dead. The only version that's really worth playing back then and now was Battlefield 2 and 3. That brings us nicely to World War III. In many ways this does feel like the battlefields of old, but a more modern, grey, Russian, grimy conflict vibe to it. Before we get into the main game, I think we should start with customization. Games such as Escape from Tarkov and Sandstorm to a degree gave us the ability to customize our weapons. World War III takes this to the next level. The weapon attachments and customizations for characters, helmets, gloves, jackets, backpacks, foregrips, laser sights, scope skins, no pink liberal Antifa skins, I'm sorry. Bipods, vehicle skins, support strikes is actually really impressive and quite astounding. Many of these attributes won't be visible to you in game as it's first person, but if they ever bring in a replay feature, then these options are going to give us all that little bit of pure eye candy. I will put up on screen now a little quick montage of some of the features in this section before we jump on and get boots on the ground. So here we are, I stand on the battlefield, and the first thing that hits me, even on Ultra, everything looks slightly soft, as if everything has a slight blur to it. Graphically the game is not groundbreaking, but it's certainly no slouch either. Movement feels quite fluid, although running speed feels way too fast. The game works on the principle of weight, carry more gear equals slower movement. But if you go out in a very light kit with not much armour or protection, it almost becomes arcade speed, way too fast, and it's these aspects of these World War games that I really don't like. I'm more of a simulation realistic side, but I suppose they have to cater to all tastes.
Bullets over here!
Our units are taking hold of objective Bravo. Our unit...
Scopes feel quite good. Nice and clear sightlines, and in general it feels good to hold, very clear, and the zoom is good enough that these are actually got a lot of functionality. The audio is where this game lets me down. You know I'm a graphics and audio whore, and some of the weapons sound like laser guns. Some lack the punch of Sandstorm or Escape from Tarkov. Have we been spoilt for audio on these games, or is it an area that smaller developers really do struggle with? There are on occasions in this game small gems of intensity. The firefights can feel quite intense, and getting in those firefights with your squad next to you is awesome.
Our units are taking hold of objective Alpha 1.
Vehicles are only available through a point system, which you can see at the bottom of the screen, meaning the better you play and attack objectives means you can call in tanks or airstrikes. This stops spamming of these assets. When you first come into the game, you get the option to be an attacker or a defender. Now my playstyle is as a defender, and I find I don't really get enough points in the game in order to be able to get the vehicles, the tanks and the APCs. It's more I get enough points in order to be able to call in a radar system that tells people on the map where the enemy is. Maybe this can be something that's looked at slightly and tweaked, as I would really like to get into some vehicular combat. While I have enjoyed my time in World War III, it lacks something that's hard to work out. It doesn't drive me to want to keep booting it back up and jumping back in. It's like there's something amiss. We are in early access, so maybe it's the audio and lack of maps at this stage, but this really could be a diamond in the rough if they continue to support and keep updating it. The game seems to suffer from a lack of communication via VoIP, which makes it feel very much more enjoyable. There are too many lone wolves who do not stick with their squad, which would elevate the experience greatly. I'm told there is VoIP in the game, but I've never actually heard anybody using it. On occasions, World War III can look and feel a little bit like Escape from Tarkov. On other sections, it feels like battlefields of old. If the audio and visual grittiness can be improved as we push further onward, then this could become the Battlefield game that most of us, more serious players, have always wanted had DICE and EA listened instead of going for the Fortnite COD market. I'm going to be keeping an eye on this game, and any future updates I will at some point be covering here on the channel. In the meantime, here is 10 minutes of gameplay. Let me know what you think about World War III. Do you have the game? Are you planning on purchasing it? And is there anything I'm missing in this game? Is there anything that you think, this is what you should be looking at, this is what you should be doing, and you'll get more from the game? Certainly not putting this game down at all. It is definitely on the horizon as a game that if they keep pushing on, this could become a little bit of a middle finger up at EA and DICE. Hopefully, I'll be there with my big finger up. Thanks for watching. I shall see you on the battlefield for more videos coming real soon. And Box of Demons. Bye bye.
Bayek, it's freezing, lad. Move, move. Go on, I'll cover you. You're obviously lugging a lot of gear there. That backpack seems rather heavy. Poor lad's having trouble. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get in the cover, get in the cover. Just keep moving, keep moving.
Our units are taking hold of objective
Go on,
Bravo
cross,
2.
cross.
Objective Bravo 1 is under attack.
Well, I'll keep watching behind us. Just keep going, keep going. Right, keep yourself frosty in here, yeah. Enemy's going to be on that top floor. Get yourself into cover, yeah, if the fight opens up. Don't be standing out in the open. Remember your training, soldier. Enemy contact, front. I'll suppress. Get in there.
Objective Alpha 2 is under attack.
Oh boy, don't be a pussy, get in there.
Our units are taking hold of objective Bravo 2.
Flashbang by my own team. Men, get suppressive down. Get nades down those corridors. Get yourself into cover. Good lads, good lads. Hold it on the nades, not all at once. me a little bit suppressive or move in. I'll see what we can see down the corridor. Somebody needs to go check that corridor. Need a volunteer. Fine, I'll do it myself.
Objective Charlie 1 is
Good
under
lad.
attack.
Important medals for you, son. Keep moving. Clear these rooms. What's your angles? Go on, cross behind me. Give me intel, lads. Give me intel. I'm not hearing a lot of chatter. Talk to me. HQ. This is team 101. Situation terrible. Communication of privates is 0 to none. Request court-martial for at least 6 privates. Important medals for 1 person. Expecting evac in the next 5 minutes. We'll update and send lockstat when available. Big Dick, Rubber Dick 10-4 out. Right. Need to find somebody to kill. Game's growing on me a little bit, I will admit, although it's not quite got the Sunstorm or Escape from Tarkov vibe just yet. I think it's the audio that's doing it for me, or not doing it for me, whichever floats your boat. Let's see if we can get down to the bottom there. I can hear the enemy down at the bottom. Great potential for this game. I'm actually lone wolfing, I am the squad leader. I've got nobody with me. Right, time to smash some heads. Yo, far end. I'll put some suppressive down if you want to move up.
Our units
Talk to me, private. Talk to me.
Charlie 1.
I think his Peltor contacts are broken. Not getting any communication in the headset at all. Move your ass, soldier. Move your ass.
Our units are taking
Let me
hold of
training.
objective
Move,
Charlie
cover,
1.
fire. Smash the enemy.
Let's fuck some shit up.
Exactly, my son. Exactly. Let's smash something up.
Boy, we got a man down.
Medic,
Objective
deal with
Alpha
it.
1 is
I'm
under
busy.
attack.
I want a flanking manoeuvre on the left-hand side while I flank right. Suppressive gunner, put some lead downwind. Shouldn't be having to tell you how to do this. You've been training for the last 6-8 months.
Hold of objective Alpha 2.
Enemy down, northwest. I need backup immediately. Where's my radio man? Radio man!
Our units
When you stuck to my ass like toilet paper after a curry. On my 6 now, son. Here.
Medpack.
Don't want to have to tell you again. Move. Move up. Sounded like Jimmy Savile then.
Shite. Man down.
Shite.